Alright, I think we're here, guys. Experiencing a little bit of buffering. Hold on. Just clarifying. Very strange. Alright, we're here. Good, good, good. So, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. This is, tonight I'll be live streaming Indigo Park, maybe R.E.P.O, and a bite at Freddy's. So I'm going to begin with Indigo Park. Just gotta fix this a little bit. There we go. So if you're new, welcome, and I'll just hop right into it because I don't have anything else to say. Let's go. Alright. I did hear they were doing some updates to this game, but just gonna go through this. Indigo Park.
For all who journey to this newfound paradise, we welcome you. Indigo Park offers a slice of the American dream to call your own. In this place, echoes of days gone are brought back to life as a new generation captures a glimpse of the exciting potential of tomorrow.
Oh, how exciting.
Indigo Park pays homage to the values, dreams, and unwavering truths that gave rise to our great nation.
Condor YT knows this guy in real life.
A place of creativity, joy, and fantasy, where your dreams.
So Condor, you know this guy in real life, do you? Alright. Molly Macaws. Last time I played this, I thought this was a really great game. And I did hear they did a lot of improvement on it since I last played the older version. Seems they haven't really changed up the whole beginning course, but this animation is really nice. Alright, it's Indigo Park. Chapter 1, Birds of a Feather. No, they've definitely added better shadowing since I've last played this 11 months ago. 9, 10, 11 months ago. I didn't say anything. Ignore what I just said. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's some really neat stuff. Alright, we already know that Lloyd is there. Everyone's least favorite. Then we have Finley, I believe it is. Condor YT knows me in real life. Well, I might. You know, we might go to school together. I don't know.
Hi there, and welcome to Indigo Park, the world's most innovative and engaging family fun experience. Jump into the world of your favorite character. Wait, you're our first guest in 2,920 days, 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 38 seconds. Congratulations! I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is the most fun it can be. Just hop over to the registration center to your left, where our friendly assistant will help you begin your adventure in the park.
Well, that's your right. Not a left. I believe we're supposed to sit down here.
I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is registered. Let me just get a good look at you. I don't seem to have your face in our guest list. Is this your first time here at the park, or did you just get plastic surgery?
No, I've been there before.
It's Rambly Tuesday, so you qualify for a big discount on your visit.
Well,
Just follow me to the main gate. Ooh, I can't wait for you to see everything Indigo Park has to offer.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. This game definitely has much better visuals than it did back 11 months ago. I'll tell you that much.
Hold up. The gate is open. Head on into the entryway.
Are you blind? No, it's not.
Hold on. My mistake. The gate is not open. There seems to be an error message being sent
You
from the
said?
gate's power unit. Lucky you!
Hey, Condor, don't
You
question
get
the
to be
people
first
joining
person
the
to
stream,
try
alright?
our Turn on the generator mini rambling venture. Have fun!
Yeah, this stream is all for fun anyway. You know, this has me speculating if someone is actually watching us and that being Salem. Wait,
The
there's
Indigo
that.
Violet compact power generator. But it seems to be inoperable. Looks like it's missing a piece. Can you find it?
Okay, see, this does not make any sense. I complained about this last stream. Are there any generators on this planet Earth that have gears running the entire system? Just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, and then it just being right here. Fell through here. Alright. Perfect. Is this game... Hold on, what is it saying? I don't know what you're talking about, Condor.
Okay, for real this time. Welcome to Indigo Park.
Okay. This looks so much better than it did a little while back. This is... The visuals are insane. And there we got Lloyd. We got Rambly, Molly McCaw. And then we have the welcome gates.
Silly Rambly. Every guest needs a critter cuff. That will allow you access to reserved areas, charge payments to your room, and wear a critter cuff. I think there's some in the gift shop. Head in there and I'll get you set up.
Like, why can't I just jump over this? We only use this a few times anyway. Come on. Well, no. Well, then we have the gift shop.
There
And
you
then
go,
this
buddy.
thing.
Your very own critter cuff. A new way to interact with the park that also doubles as a pedometer, heart monitor, and mood ring. Data disclosure agreement.
Yeah, that's new. Oh. Alright, great. Now we can enter into the reserved hotel rooms, did he say? Something like that.
Uh-oh, the door mysteriously locked. Why not test out your band and save the day?
I really hope this doesn't blind me like last time. That was
Great
insane,
work,
that.
buddy. Now try entering the park, and we can start our Indigo adventure.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. You know. Hey Condor, I really appreciate you being in my chat, but ask me questions that, you know, that I understand. You know, I'm not saying you're a bad viewer or anything like that. Just question the game's mechanics and I'll attempt to give you an answer. Alright, what do we have here? Salt creamy ice cream. Those actually look pretty good, not gonna lie. Then we have that. Then a giant billboard inside of a park sponsoring itself. Interesting. Okay, what do you have here? These frames are definitely new. I haven't seen them before. Alright, men's restroom. Anything in here? Any new collectibles? Yes, this is the new release game, I think. Guys, this is an abandoned theme park. I'm glad that they moved this. I don't want to make it look too strange. Molly McCaw's Rooftop Races, nice. Rambly's Railroads, nice. Finley's Ocean Odyssey. Lynn Lloyd's Main Stage. Great. Okay, so this is new. We did not have this here before. Alright, The Great Sing-Off. Soarin' Winged Wonders. Steamboat's Serenade. And a Smell Scheme. And that's the character we know hardly about. Am I allowed through this or what? What are we missing?
Pardon our dust, buddy. Looks like the park is going through some renovations. For the inconvenience, your Rambly Tuesday discount will be 3% off. Why not celebrate this great deal with a ride on my railroad? To test your sleuthing skills, I'll let you find this one all by yourself.
Oh, sure. You know, there's only one way to go anyway. This is completely new. This used to just be a concrete agglomeration. If that... And this is what was seen in the Chapter 2 trailer. You know, speaking of the Chapter 2 trailer, we might actually check it out after this game. Because I thought it looked pretty interesting. The teaser and then the other one. Okay, store loose things. Is there anything new? Chat?
Your facial data suggests you may be a bit older than the target audience for this ride.
No.
But it's one of my favorites. Do you know why Rambly the raccoon loves Rambling's Railroad?
Because he likes trains. You know, Rambly is a great digitalized character, but I feel like he could provide us a little more insight on what we should be expecting. He's kind of just following us. Don't you think, chat?
Welcome to Rambly's Railroad. I'm Conductor Rambly.
Alright, nice. Hold on. The volume is turned down a little bit. I'll just... Alright. Alright.
It's Molly McCaw.
It's Molly McCaw, the greatest pilot you ever saw.
You sure are, Molly. Why, you only crashed into 6 bars this week.
I'm not crashing.
Hold on, guys. Is this his new release game? When did this game come out? This game came out a little over a year ago.
What's barnstorming?
It's crashing with style. It barely hurts at all.
No, I'm sure it does.
Say, those young adventurers who got along with you look like great pilots.
What do you mean young?
Why not try your hand at flying in my ride? Rooftop racing.
No. Well, RIP.
Oh, Finley, come on out and greet the people.
Hi, Rambly.
Why the long face and body?
You've known me for 100 years, Rambly. I'm always long because I'm always longing for a new seashell for my
Yeah,
collection.
I've always felt bad for this guy.
Finley, you should come out of your shell.
How about you come into it instead? My ride, Oceanic Odyssey, will teach you all about the wonders down under the deep blue sea. It's as blue as me.
Well,
I hope you'll visit. I'm so lonely.
yeah, if it's open, I'll visit.
Currently closed for repairs.
Yeah, I don't care if it's closed for repairs, as long as, you know, the ride's still available, it's not demolished, then I'll visit it. That's very concerning, that. Alright, so we have this. You know, this was not here last time, and it kind of just emerges. I don't know. And then we have Salem, I think her name is. Okay. Yeah. You're at Lloyd or someone else. Grab these 2 gears, then grab this hat. Just put them in here. The mechanics in this game are decent to say the least. You know, I feel like there could have been a little bit more when it comes to the generators instead of just replacing the gears. But overall, I think it's pretty good for a first chapter.
Hey there, Lloyd.
Do not shame me with that common folk name. I am the proud, the prestigious, the professional Lloydford L. Lion, actor extraordinaire.
Nope.
Great act, Lloyd.
I didn't notice that before. I didn't know she just popped up next to you like that. Is that a new thing? Chat? Well. Yeah. Is that her right there, or is it? Well, it's not. It's very unexpected, this,
So, what do you think? Pretty fun, right?
Nope,
Now you know
no,
all
not
about
really.
my friends and Lloyd. So, where do you want to go?
Oh, now we have that thing following us from behind. That's great. I think this is pretty new. All of this is new. I've never seen any of this before. So it's Steam and Steel souvenirs. You know what this reminds me of? This has the same exact theming as, you know, that one ride from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Sigma Boy Alpha. Condor, calm down a little bit. You know, I'm just enjoying a little bit of Indigo Park. You know, we don't want to fill the chat with unhinged brain rot. Then we still have this here. These look disgusting. It's a shame there's no windows. There are windows and a door, but there's nothing that really, you know, I'm just gonna pet you. Now I wonder if you signify anything. Know anything? Just have the Molly Macaw's soda. That it? Yeah, okay.
This here is an information kiosk. If there's anything around the park you want to ask me about, just stop by here and I'll ramble on about it.
Finley plush, souvenir cup, Molly. Alright, we still have a few things that we need to grab. This looks like, I think this is the thing from that chasing. That was just a lucky grab when I was playing this last though. It was completely out of luck. And the golden one is, of course, over here. Just spray painted gold. Alright, if there's any new bugs or glitches, possibly, you know, secrets within this map, just let me know, chat, because I'm a little bit unaware of, you know, some of this newer stuff. I played the old version, but I'm a little bit unfamiliar with the newer. So. No? Oh yeah, the gate. Yeah, that was stupid of me. Takes up a little bit too much time. It's a shame the sprint isn't longer. Or maybe just grab one of Molly Macaw's sodas and then speeds you up a little bit. Not gonna lie, that actually sounds like a pretty good idea.
Look at that! You're at Jetstream Junction.
Is that so?
Looks like Jetstream Junction's being tuned up. Last I checked, there's a security office in the back of the theater.
Okay, now we have the queue to go.
Help you get in.
Alright, good. Thanks. You know, instead of us just grabbing, you know, the wristband altogether, why couldn't have Rambly just let us through the doors anyway? He seems to have pretty good permission over a lot of things. You know, especially doors. So, let's see what we got going on in here. Hey Condor, I think what you're, you know, speaking about in the chat is kind of, leading to some disinterest from some people. Just calm down the brain rot a little bit, okay? You know, we're not here for that, but you know, if you could maybe
Buddy, I've got eyes all over the park, but
yeah.
I can't see anything behind the stage. If you're going back there, be careful. Your Kritikov is not yet able to resuscitate you.
Well, was it planning to? If so, it's a little bit late. It wasn't hours ago, it was like 5 minutes ago. It's all good though, you don't have to worry about anything. This is just a live stream, or, you know, we're all here to have fun. And there's Lloyd. You know, Lloyd, you didn't have to be this way. Don't leave. Alright, everything looks pretty much the same except for the theater. I really hope he's not able to attack Because I think I was reading up on some. No, you're not here to entertain the chat, Condor. I'm here to entertain the chat. You're a great viewer. You're very engaging, but chill, okay? Okay, he comes out of here, right? Yeah, there he is. I'm here to entertain the people in the chat, Condor. Just calm down a little bit, you know? Like I said before, this stream is all for fun. I'm returning to YouTube after 9 months. You know, we can't have that going on. Alright, is there any collectibles in here? Anything I could open? Nope. This makes me angry. I don't like this, the way the cables are sorted. That really irritates me, that. About anyone else in the chat? Hey Condor, can you delete the messages, please? Just some, not all of them, just the ones you think should be removed. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, hurt you as a person, mentally. I'm just, you know, I don't want there being too much in the chat. Alright, then we have this really nice Lloyd statue. Yeah, you're not supposed to interact with the chat, Condor. I'm just here to play this game, enjoy it, and then we'll hop on something else and probably check out the second, we'll take a look at the second chapter teaser trailer. This is also a really nice statue, and I wonder if Lloyd was actually like that before he was infected. Hey, Condor, I don't think you know anyone in my audience. So, I'll pay more attention to the camera. I think that's just an auditory effect, and yeah, nothing's there. I think I can just hop on these boxes. Yep, there we go. Saves us a lot of time, and there's a Condor, can you let the viewers enjoy the live stream? You know, I'm the one entertaining. You know, can you tell me their names? You mean the character names? Sure, you have Rambly the raccoon, Molly Macaw, then you have Lloyd, Finley, Salem, and then some other characters in the newer teaser trailers. So, does that answer your question, Condor? Okay. I don't think there's anything in there, chat. You know, item-wise, of course. Condor, I don't know the names of the people that are watching the live stream. Why do you want to know? Just chill out. You know? Alright, you know, I doubt that they've changed any of the voice lines for each item collected. I think it's just a case of, you know, hey, we, you know, changed everything else around the map, like better reflections, better shadows. We're just going to completely leave the you know, voice acting alone because it's pretty good anyway. You don't need to know.
Why don't you check out Molly's rooftop races? It's not far from here, and it's a great warm-up before we get into the bigger rides.
Oh, great.
Just pick it up at Molly's landing pad.
Okay. Bird up. You know, if I could grab one, that'd be a little bit nice. That'd be nice. Bird up. Cola, soda, Dr. Muncher, cola, water, and diet water. You know, I think I might have some diet water. Jetstream Junction, here we go. Anything changed? Battle. You still have the statue here. And I doubt that there's anything in here. I mean, I don't think there is. Unless I added a new collectible, which I highly doubt. Anything? No, nothing around the corner. Anything around here? Ooh, what's that? Some kind of code. Condor, just stop. It shouldn't be anything you should know. That's personal information, and that's totally up to the viewer. I'm just a person, and I'm just streaming to entertain people at what time is it? 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10 o'clock Eastern. I don't think there's any reason you should know their names. Okay? And I have full access to remove, okay? That's a little bit loud, isn't it? Alright, keep it at a minimum, Condor. Oh no, Molly's playing Crash Summer and Rubbleberry was. Okay. It's alright, Condor, just keep it at a minimum. You know, I'm not asking for too much. Oh, I probably just need to... Oh, yikes. Alright. And then you got them two in the back. Nice. Alright, let's go. Oh no! No! That's only landed in the water. Okay, there we go. I'm glad it just restarts instead of completely, you know, blocking out the game. Because I believe you get an achievement for winning. I think. I don't know. My memory's a little bit blurry. Alright, let's go. Alright. Just gonna let it go. Jolie, there's nothing here, and there's Molly. Molly, you good? Molly, what happened? Look. Here, Rambly. I was flying through the woods, but suddenly I couldn't see a thing. Yeah, Rambly, move! Looks like my smoke screen made her crash right on target. Salem. Should have known you were behind this. Shady skunk. Let her go. Nah. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I tried a new potion on her instead. Oh, hey, look out! Jump! It's only the spacebar. Oh, okay. Too slow, dumpster face. What did you do to her? Me, the new improved Molly Macaw. It's tragic. Yeah, none of that friendship garbage stopping her from tearing you apart to pieces. Okay? I wonder what she really thinks of you now. Have fun finding it out. Yeah, she's gone. You know, this boss fight kind of disappointed me. It's very easy. Yeah. It's not gonna take me that long. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Rumbleberry. Found collectible, visit an information kiosk for more information. I think I might. Any chats here? Or are we just completely gone? Alright, let's just grab that. And then we'll make our way to rooftop races. Yeah, be honest with me, chat. How am I as a streamer? In general.
Oh no, this is horrible.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Looks like Molly crashed into the ride again.
She crashed multiple of them.
How Ramley has the repairman on speed dial.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has been
What?
disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and dial again.
Okay.
Say, why don't you check out Molly's landing pad? It's not far from here, and it's a great cool down after
Yeah.
an exhilarating ride.
Yeah.
Just take a down from Molly's rooftop races.
I should really have the live stream chat up here on my computer, but I didn't have a lot of time today, so I have to keep glancing over at my mobile device. So forgive me for any confusion. So, just what's he saying? Can you not ask that question? Condor, if you don't. Oh, jeez. Ooh, just kind of flowing there for a second. Condor, delete your messages, please. Just the ones that you sent to me recently, because they're getting a little bit strange at this point. Alright, we're at Molly's landing pad. Nice. Alright. I see. Whee! Alright, so I'm going to guess we probably turn this thing. Oh, yikes. Well, okay. Well, this place is, oh, wait. Yep. Yeah, that walking animation is going to get me every single time. I just can't. I can't. Yeah. She gone? Looks like she left something on the ground there. Alright, so I'm assuming that yellow is... Yellow circle. Remember that, chat. Yellow circle. Alright, we have yellow circle. Yellow circle, red star. Yellow circle, red star, yellow triangle. Green triangle. Okay. Condor, just help me out a little bit, okay? So it was yellow circle. Then red star. And then green square. So what were you? No, it was green triangle, I believe. Oh, there we go. Got it. We got it, y'alls. Condor, just delete a few of your messages. Click, if you want to remove a certain message that you regret saying, click on your name in chat. There should be an option that says delete. You're able to delete comments that you regret talking about or ever bringing up. Okay? Okay, what do you have going on? Alright, we have Molly plushie here. Yeah. And then here's Molly. Yep. And then, yeah, I believe she comes out of that. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's go. Well, we turn around, I believe. Yep, there we go, we got it. No. Nope. Alright, go. You only have so much time left. You gonna play the party? Huh. Hope that's not a bad thing. Yeah, let's go. I'm glad that's less narrow than it was before. I almost died from that last time. Okay, let me go up here. Okay, let's go. Oh, no, it's here. Go! No. Just grab that. We're a lot faster than Molly, right? Yeah, I can do that with the light off. Keep it on. She's right behind me. Alright, so the exit.
Ah, there you are, buddy.
Yep, I'm here. Not a good time.
This won't step only.
Yeah, just
Come on in, you step.
yeah, do something about that. Yes. Tragic. Well.
Welcome to the Ramblers Wranglers registered room. Here we have plenty of amenities.
Yep.
Okay. I can see in your facial tracking that you're scared, angry, upset. Transparency is an important part of our policy here at
Yeah, I always feel transparent, Rambly.
I need to be honest about something. The park has been inactive for years. Employees stopped showing up, guests too. The mascots are... I just was so excited to see a visitor, and I wanted to be sure you had
Condor.
the best experience possible.
Delete your messages, or I'm going to have to delete them myself.
I didn't realize just how much disrepair the park is falling into. Wasting all of your fun time.
Delete your messages, or I'm going to delete them myself. And block you altogether. You can't be saying these things.
I have access to
You
the
really
repair
cannot be saying
documentation in
these
my
things.
database. I just can't execute most tasks without authorization from a human user. You must have come here because the park matters to you too, right? Would you be willing to help me restore the park?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Seeing your facial tracking data that you aren't opposed to
I
this.
said yes.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's get this place back in business.
Sure. Just give me the right tools, and we'll sew Molly's head back on. Because I don't think she deserved it.
Okay, welcome to the crew, Rookie Wrangler. Registered. Your first official job as one of Rambley's Wranglers, registered, is to get out of the Rambley's Wranglers registered room. Head left towards the Rookie Wrangler registered security room to set yourself free. Phew, kind of exhausting to say that whole spiel, but Rambley's Wranglers registered is a registered trademark. That expired yesterday.
Yeah. It's already been 10 years. Well. Alright, and then I get blocked off. Yep.
Rambley's Wranglers room is only accessible by Royal Wranglers. Maybe one day you'll grow up big and strong enough to enter it. But for now, don't.
Okay, fine. Be honest, chat. Do you think I should gain full permission over this theme park? Do you think I'd be capable enough to be able to run it? Now that's strange. This collapsed on us when, you know, we entered the entire park. So just caught that. Alright, that looks fine. Anything behind us? That looks like outside over here. What's this? Ooh, you can collect that. No? Okay. So, ooh, what's this? I've seen it. Never seen this room before. No? What do we have here? We have case. Well, then I kind of want to read these. Right. Lost and found. Alright, no. Anything we can open? No. If anyone here is familiar with Indigo Park and its secrets, please let me know. Like, I don't know what these things do. Like, do you do anything? I think I just broke the game. Now you glow. Congratulations, little rambly place. You're able to see in the dark. Good. So it's great to do some, you know, good stuff for good people. Good karma, you know. Alright, what do we have? Alright, looks like we've managed to attain everything. You know, I don't have any questions about a lot of the stuff because we've seen all of it before. I think. So. Alright, so I guess our game concludes here. If anyone in the chat wants to check out the Chapter 2 teaser right after we go through this theme song, just let me know, because I will hop onto the Unique Geese's channel.
Wow, you made it to Oceanic Odyssey. You're doing a great job, Rookie Wrangler.
Yeah. Alright, so where are we going? Quick pass? Sure. It's much better than standard.
You'll find a potpourri of porpoises, pickerels, and perches as far as the eye can see. But please don't tap the glass.
Alright, what's in here? Oh, there's Finley. Hey. Alright. Believe that's it.
Hey, buddy.
And that's it. We'll go through this and then we'll start talking about some stuff. Just give me a minute. And yeah.
Okay. You look kind of tired.
I'll just give it a minute.
Do you need a moment? Don't worry,
Did I
it's fine.
break it?
I don't blame you for taking a rest.
Oh,
after
never
all
mind.
that. Heck, I could go for a nice
So-
relaxing defragmentation myself.
No.
But before you settle down, you up for a little survey to help us improve the park? Thanks for visiting Indigo Park.
Yep.
Hope all your
So,
dreams came true.
you know, I personally find Indigo Park to be a great game. If you haven't played it, download it on Steam. It's a really nice game. Chapter 2 is coming out soon. Wrangler. So is there? All right, should we? Wait, hold on. Let me just settle. Hold on. Hold on. Just give me a minute. Hold on. Let me just set up a poll real quickly. Alright, I'll let this set in a little bit.
I don't know what we might find, but fight through the dark, and I'll be your spark of sunshine to get you out of any bind.
So yeah, overall, I think this is a really good game.
I know all of this isn't fair to
You know, there's a lot of potential to this. Things that couldn't be done but haven't been done yet, and I'm excited to see what they'll be doing in Chapter 2. One thought. Alright, let's let this finish.
I'm so happy to be your guide. So come back anytime. I'd love to see you again. In all my thousands of days, I've never had a friend like you. At least I hope I do. At Indigo Park, there is a stark contrast to everything I know this place should be. But out of the dark, you've given a spark of sunshine to this kingdom's faithful devotee. At Indigo Park, more than my
So what do we think, guys?
mysteries, even I don't know what we might find, but fight through the dark, and I'll be your spark of sunshine to get you out of any bind. Till all my old friends are united again, and I won't feel so left behind.
Well, I'm still here.
I'll let you go. See you next time, buddy. Please.
Alright, what a great game. Alright, we'll close out of this temporarily, and then we'll get the next. In fact, let us check out the polls. How did the poll do? Yes, 100%. Okay, so I guess I'll pull that up. If I can, I hope so. I really hope I can. Okay, let's see. Just give me one moment while I pull up the trailers we can react to. We actually have two here. We can take a look at. Alright, let's main menu, and then we can get out of this. Alright, let's check out the trailers. Okay. So what I'm going to do is try pulling up this, if you guys can see it. Hold on. Just give it a moment. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see what chapter 2 has going on. Alright. Nice. Oof. More realism than the last game. Oceanic Odyssey. Oof. A lot of plant growth going on, and then we have new posters, penguins, otters. Seeing a lot of new stuff here. Oh, there's Finley. And then some more sections. Well, that looks like an indoor section. Otter. Oh, there's Rambley. Hey. And is that Finley? Chapter 2 in development. That was actually really nice, that, you know. Alright, let's begin checking out some stuff. So we begin with a puddle, some droplets going onto it, and then we have all of this. This looks insane. Definitely a lot, much different than the last chapter. You see we have Oceanic Odyssey over here. There's a lot of plant growth clearly. And then there's actually something else I wanted to check out. What else? And then we have this, you know. But these visuals are unlike anything I've ever seen before, besides for, you know, security breach, of course. This looks really good. And then, of course, we have this. You know, this also looks insane as well. We have what appears to be some kind of animatronic scuba diver. That looks like a pretty old suit, so this probably represents something a little bit, you know, older. Something older than the first chapter. So, let me just close the poll. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have this over here. This looks very interesting. Some stuff stacked up. It looks like we're able to walk off here and probably be able to interact with that suit, maybe to hide. You see Salem, you see Finley, Rambley, Molly, and Lloyd. They're all in here. To this designated area that looks closed off. We'll probably be opening this. Okay, what do we have next? So, yeah, another case of, hey, we have extra plant growth going on here. There's vines all over the walls. It looks like there's an opening here. Probably, yeah, just some light action. Ooh, what's that? You can see Lloyd at the bottom right corner. He looks like he's holding some kind of fish. Well, maybe a fruit. So... very interesting. Then we have another one of Lloyd. He's right here. Then we have penguins, which kind of interests me to see if there's any, to speculate. Is there any more characters besides, you know, all of what we have here? Of course, there's another trailer that we'll be checking out next, but still. So then we have the Indigo Wildlife Initiative. That looks interesting as well. It says some stuff here, but some description of river otters down here. It says otters here, and then something else. This looks like a penguin. So what do we have next? Then we have this area again. We can get a better view of what it was showing here before. We're right where the otter exhibit is, or where the sign was at least. We can see the penguins over here, the sign that I was pointing out a little bit ago. Clear shot here. Then a corridor. So, and a lot of wet fluorescence, which must signify there's a lot of leaking going on from probably pipes and probably this. Maybe, if there's some kind of difficulties. Then we have the koi fish that looked a little bit cute. And what I think is going on, since, you know, the supply chain probably died over time, or maybe they haven't, maybe Finley's been feeding off these things just, you know, while he's had the time to. He must be very lucky if that's the case. He can't just be alive for no reason at all. So that's just going to be a clear assumption that the koi fish is what he's feeding off of. So it says something down there, but I can't read it. So what else do we have? You know, this is surprisingly clear for an aquarium, but I'm not going to critique it that much. It looks amazing, definitely a lot better on the plant aspect of everything. So then we have a shot of what appears to be some kind of patio. Not necessarily a patio, but a sunroom. You know, you have the glass. You know, this might not lead to the outside because of how bright it is. There are probably lights from Finley's pool. Just a speculation that behind these is probably where Finley resides, and we'll probably see him as we're making our way through this. These are pretty large windows, and, you know, it's a little bit murky over here with this green action. You know, then we have these bright lights. We'll probably get a glimpse of Finley while we're exploring Chapter 2 in this section. So, yeah, then we, of course, have another Finley cutout here. So, which there's probably some kind of sign on either that side or that side talking about Finley. Maybe even Rambley comes up to us and says, hey, this is all about Finley. So we have that, like we saw before, otters, you know, we saw the screen. And so we see him over here. He'll probably guide us, you know, just around this whole plex in general. You know, he appears to still be really friendly and, you know, engaging with our player, which is a very good look on Indigo Park Chapter 2. It makes my expectations go really high. And then, of course, we have Finley, which he looks absolutely insane. He looks like a ruthless creature from Subnautica, if anyone's ever heard of that game before. But this is unlike anything I have ever seen before. This is completely different than the rig that was shown in Chapter 1. I believe Unique Geese, the creator of Indigo Park, was talking about, you know, there'll be a revamp to Chapter 1 where, you know, he appears this way. But hopefully when they do that, they'll make the water look more murky instead of just completely clear. It looks like that pool is taken after, you know, it looks like some of these tanks are taken care of by someone. Maybe Salem, or maybe just a visual so we get to see more of what's inside the tank. But this is just a speculation because I don't know exactly. So yeah, he's crazy. So he's big too. Like, as we saw in the first chapter, he's massive. If he's this big in the game, I'm going to lose my mind. I can't do that. All right, it's Indigo Park. That's a really nice intro. That Chapter 2 in development. What a nice way to put it together. All right, let's check out 11/20/2013 MOV. See what this is about.
Fade your wrinkles.
Well, get off the screen.
New Energy CRX.
Alright.
Press the...
See what we got going on here.
What are you doing with that camcorder?
Well, Sophie was mad that I made her go to soccer practice.
Hey, I wouldn't be angry, that's fine.
I'm gonna record that show she wanted to watch.
Alright. I'll cut it down a little bit.
God. Whatever. I'm just gonna...
But not anymore, thanks to
I think I got it. She has no respect for this house. I work all day, and I come home to toys everywhere and stickers on the TV.
Hey, you're the one who got her the sticker sheets. You see that video game console you got her? It's covered with them.
Shh, wait, it's starting.
Pirate crew. Just stay away from that nasty coyote.
Imagine just
You're
recording your
watching the
TV.
world premiere of Molly Ahoy, only on the Indigo channel.
Alright, see what this is about. Molly Ahoy. Sounds interesting.
Yo-ho, Molly was done with crashing planes that didn't last. Yo-ho, she built a better plane to fly her far and fast. Yo-ho, and lift up Molly bid farewell to all her friends. Then she crashed again into a pirate's island. Yo-ho, Molly was greeted by a fine and feathered crew. Yo-ho, their little bird brains knew exactly what to do. Yo-ho, they looked upon the wreck that they would have to fix. Then they gave up and made Molly captain of their pirate ship. Molly ahoy!
Molly ahoy!
Molly ahoy!
Molly ahoy!
With Chip and Pip and Tiki, every day becomes a joy. Molly ahoy!
Molly ahoy!
Molly ahoy!
Definitely a big improvement.
It's McCall's the real McCoy, it's swashbuckling. So come on and grab a sword, adventures waiting in the wings. Ahoy! Molly ahoy!
Alright. What's up? Good. Alright. So there's going to be a lot of speculation within this clip. Within this video. This was actually a really, really well put together animation for Indigo Park Chapter 2. It's very appealing. It makes me more intrigued about what we'll be expecting. So on the... Does it say reaction figure? Is that a typo or am I just tripping? Okay, available at your local toy store. So, it's obviously the toy, and then some more of that. She has Indigo Park merchandise all over the table, except for those things, just whatever that is. And stickers. Then we have this non-existent brand, I think, Cernaflex. Hopefully that's not copyrighted. Cernaflex. And then some next. You know what this kind of reminds me of? This kind of reminds me of Disney Junior back in the day. It has a lot of similarities. Oh, yeah. See, this is no longer the Disney thing, it's the rambly shape now. That's really well put together. World premiere Molly Ahoy on the Indigo channel. Oh, really nice addition though. It adds more to the lore. So as we can see here, Molly is getting ready to fly. She's obviously not the best pilot. You know, you have this doohickey, this large propeller, then more on that side and that side. These wheels, and so it breaks as soon as she sits down. And so it looks. This is very interesting. So she's a pilot. She's a pilot and also a mechanic. So she puts together what she flies. And then you have Finley over here. He looks a little bit upset. You know. Then you have Rambly telling her, you know, good luck. And you obviously have Lloyd over here. That looks pretty sad about her leaving, which I thought was pretty funny. So then she crashes it again on a pirate island. They're obviously surprised that she's crashed it once again. Then we have the pirate flag here, pirate island. She crashes it, gets stuck on the island, and then meets these three. I don't know their names yet. I don't know who that is, or that is. But this looks like this looks like something that fits along well with Molly's whole character. It gives her more. It gives her more of a story rather than just, you know, being a pilot and a mechanic. You know, By the way, yes, Condor, that toy is real. The Rambly toy, yes. So she becomes part of their crew. You know, we have that. Then her. Then yeah, they become one whole group. So I wonder if they have any correlations with, you know, if they're still alive. You know, maybe they can tell us some stuff about Salem. I'm sure at least one of them has to be not infected yet. You know, I don't see there being any possible... I wouldn't understand why they would all be infected. Unless it's really been that severe with Salem, you know, throwing these chemical grenades at them. But, you know, like this. I don't think... It would be really hard to believe that one of these characters is infected. They look pretty knowledgeable on what they're doing. You know, obviously he's interested in his reflection. Then you have her. She's a really good shot. And then you have we can't see the other one. He's just a standby. So my speculation is she's probably going to be the only survivor out of the three. I don't think this one or the other one is... Well, this one might be still alive. This is just a completely speculation. I don't know. But, you know, since she's clearly a good shot, she might, you know, she might be still alive. It's just an assumption. Then we, of course, have the Molly Ahoy intro. And then, of course, we have these. And this is probably going to be our main antagonist for Chapter 2. I'll tell you in a minute, Condor. But this will probably be the main antagonist for Chapter 2. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't include him within the game, unless he's a digitalized enemy only affecting Rambly, which I highly doubt. You know, I feel like this character has his own personality, his own intentions. And it would also be hard to believe that he has any correlations with Salem. I feel like he looks like a very egocentric person. I don't think he's all that much connects to him. And of course he phase. And then we get introduced to the episode Crash to Crew. Did I say that right? Crash to Crew. My mistake. But yeah, that's all we got for Indigo Park. So, you wanna call it a night, guys, or should we head on to A Bite at Freddy's? What do y'all think? We good? We here? I know Condor's here. If anyone else is watching, you know, feel free to chime in, because I will still be here. You know, just because I'm feeling pretty good about it, and let's play Bite at Freddy's. Alright, let's check this game out. So, Condor, you can buy it if you visit Unique Geese's channel. He has it in his description page, I believe. Oh, yikes. I haven't played this game yet, by the way. This was just a game I saw in Game Jolt. And we'll probably be skipping R.E.P.O today. Men 1, they should be all ready to go now. Man, so yeah, mister, they haven't moved this good since yesteryear. Man, too, like that whole thing with Chica shooting an iron. What in the world? You know, man, too, I understand the look of it, but it's sure something ain't. Thank you kindly, Man 1. It's been a pleasure. Man, too. I didn't have enough time to read that. Alright, let's check this game out. Alright, it's a new game. See what we got going on here. Services, machine maintenance. Freddy Fazbear's Grill is seeking assistance and testing and repairing the Freddy fast food delivery machine. Must work alongside the restaurant manager to ensure the machine's ability to deliver food items from kitchen to customer. Incidental repairs are to be expected throughout the testing process. Free food may be offered by manager. Payments will be negotiated on site. Oh boy. Alright, let's get to work. Course 1. Let's check this out.
Howdy.
Howdy. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Grill. Today we'll be testing our old food delivery system. We need to run through its course a few times from kitchen to customer. Brilliant. I'll be up in the kitchen making orders, putting them on the delivery system's conveyor belt. They'll be sent down to party room A, then party room B, and then finally to your office. So we have the kitchen, we have the party room, then we have party room B, then office. So you need to confirm orders as they arrive in these rooms. Rooms can be viewed using the camera system, which lets you check up on anything in the building. Conveyor openings seen in the kitchen and party rooms can be closed remotely on their cameras without button activation doors. They'll pause incoming orders while closed. Well, this is a little bit tough. Okay, there's an order status indicator to the left of your office. Once it says delivered, find the order in the building and confirm its arrival. Oh dear. It may have been a mistake playing this. If anything's acting up with the conveyor, you can stop it using a lever to your left. To your left, this will stop progress on any incoming orders. I'll probably be doing that a lot. Some of these tools in your office run on a makeshift power setup. It ain't too stable. Given a mighty push, the power could overload and need a full reboot before the equipment is usable again. As a heads up, you might see some robot critters moving around the building. Don't worry, they won't bite. They're just taking a stretch. Just switch off those lights to your right if you want to be left alone. Make them scurry on. See that cowbird Chico swing by? Pick up that toy pistol on your desk to activate your new showdown mode. If you're quick and aim between the eyes, you might even win a free soda. Alrighty, let's get a move on. Alright, let's go. Oh, this started. Alright, let's put that down. Put it down. Put it down. Alright, we have Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica over here. So, yeah, I see you here. What's going on? Am I, Okay, that must be to cut the power off. It doesn't look like we have any limited power. We should be completely fine. You know, you seem like you know quite a lot. Alright, so as long as these dudes are still here, then I'm fine. You know, if anyone else is moving, then no chance. You know, I might only play 1 or 2 nights of this. Caution, electric caution. No, I'm just repeating it. Alright, let's see what you got going on here. You're a little bit slow, man. Get started up a little bit. Alright, so enable door must be when he's gotten the food ready. So I don't think it should be. Yep, and Bonnie's gone. That's fantastic. I have a really bad feeling. What? Oh, I saw. I see you over there, Bonnie. Can't hide from me. So sorry. Alright, right now it's sending. Alright, let's see what we can do. You know, hopefully. I mean, should I probably shouldn't do that. Let's see what we can do. And Bonnie's gone. He's moving quick. No? No. Let's check it out. Alright, good. Confirm order. Okay, easy enough. All we have is 3 orders. What's the worst that can happen? Except for you. I don't feel the best about you. Because you're annoying. You're strange. Please go back to... I didn't mean it. Oh. Chica. I'm done. I am done. Like... Power load low. I don't feel comfortable doing this, actually. I really don't. Okay, you're in the hallway, so we should be all good. I don't feel comfortable about Chica sneaking up on me, though. This is crazy. And by the way, I'll be making a completely separate video to do with Indigo Park and the trailers we just reacted to, so stay tuned for that. Alright, then we have Chica here. Hopefully Freddy's not moved yet. No, he's pretty agile. Sending... I'm going to get the manager to... Just hurry up with that food. Alright, so Chica's now down there. In the... Bonnie, where are you? Where are you, Bonnie? Where are you, Bonnie? Bonnie? Oh, there you are. Dude, just shoo him out of there! What? Oop. See you. What? Yeah. Yep. Nope. Yeah, you have to be quick on the draw. I was quick on the draw. You didn't give me enough time, buddy. I can't do that. You know, does she have to come up completely, or am I just constantly shooting it, pulling it back in? Shooting it, pulling it back in. This isn't even a real gun either. She shouldn't be upset that I missed it. Alright. So, I might not spend a whole lot of time on this game because it's very slow. And besides that, it came out 2 years ago. Not all of you might be interested in it. Would you rather me just... Ooh. Would y'all rather me just... shut the stream off? You know, and just... Yeah. So, what's... There really isn't that much to this game, is there? This game is very... You know, there is a point to it. You know, he leaves, then she leaves. They'll start moving around. You know. There isn't a whole lot of, you know, action going on besides the temporary movement of him, and then she moved shortly afterward. I'll just need to be a little bit better on her quick draw. That way we can progress to the next night and things could get more interesting. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Alright. Where's Bonnie at? Where's Bonnie? Yeah, he must be. Yeah, there's Bonnie. So, is there really not that much to do? Sure.
Hey, you.
Okay. Surely there's something we can do that's...
No.
We have no. We're allowed to interact with anything, I guess. And then just confirm that order, but when... Yeah. We'll need to be a lot more awake when it comes to Chica's quick draw. She's gone right now. Hopefully it doesn't take her too long to make it here. I just want to get her out of the way. And then we have 2 orders. You know, I don't think we're doing too bad so far. We're actually looking pretty good. Not too bad at all. So I'm assuming that he probably comes through here, and we'll probably have to shut this down because of it. Because he looks very interested in hopping in here and then, you know, possibly coming out one of the party rooms. You know, hopefully it's not towards me. Hopefully we don't have to go through that. Uh-oh. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Y'all see that? Yeah, we don't want that. We really do not want that. Alright, Chica, where are you? Okay, she probably slows down after a certain point. So, okay, then we have Bonnie over here.
Hey, you.
Okay, where's Chica? Where's Chica at? Alright, just being sent over. Good. I'm assuming it's probably here. She's almost to my office. Alright, so if I don't get it this time, I'm cutting the stream off. You know, I'll make completely separate videos for the, you know, the Indigo Park reaction and playthrough. I just, you know, just want to play this just for the sake of it. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Hopefully she does not eat the food. Alright, one more order and we should be out of here. Alright, this is only the first night, so once order 3 is up, alright, it looks like she's eating the food. So. Can you just interact with anything in here? Or is that? Yeah, I hear him in the vents again. Oh, it's you! So you can go through the vents as well, that's interesting. Well... Okay, see what we got going on. Or just prepare that order for crying out loud. And he is heading through the vents again. And he's probably going to be coming out of here, don't you think, chats? Just... Okay, power low, neutral. You know, probably after this I'll be wrapping up the stream. There isn't a whole lot much I can actually do from this point forward unless... Yeah, we want to get rid of him. There isn't really a whole lot much I want to do after this. You know, I might just begin wrapping up the stream. You know, if it's okay, if you guys want me to keep playing, just let me know. And then you have her pop up. I see you. I got you! See, I got you! Heh, sucker. Just worried about that. Okay. Alright, we look pretty good. Just send the food in and I'll be able to deliver it. Deliver it properly, because I don't think this guy does a great job at putting food together. You know, he should... Alright, let's go. Oh, it's round. Alright, say it. Woo! We got it, guys. We got it. Okay. What in the world? Did that old bulb blow up? There should be a box with spare bulb in the office somewhere. If you could swap that out for me real quick. Oh, jeez. I saw one there a second ago. It says in the office. Where in the office? No. Well, I use that one. Is that the bulb? No. Do y'all know where the bulb is? Am I blind? Oh. I won't be doing that. Where's the bulb? Yo. Bulb? Is it on the floor? Is it on the other side? Oh, it's right there. No. Thanks, it's about time that bulb got replaced. Say, ain't getting a little stuff here into here too? Well. We got a nice vent fan to really help freshen up those air. It's right above your head. It ain't that nice. No, it's not nice. They'll come through there. It's connected to the camera system. Feel free to give it a try. It gets awful dusty up in those vents. we will not be getting some more orders going. I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. This was probably one of the best, if not the best streams we've ever had in a single night. I really hope everyone watching enjoyed. I hope you guys tune in sometime for more. If you guys want more Indigo Parks, then just feel free to ask me, because I'm open for any ideas. So I'm probably going to call it here. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to tune in maybe tomorrow if I'm available. I'll try getting a better schedule set up than I do now. It's a little bit unorganized, but I'm back. Keep that in mind. I have not left YouTube. I am back, and I'm ready to exceed my limits in creating content. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you guys again soon. All right, catch you guys around later, and